The Mekiwin Indigenous Arts and Crafts Sale is heading to Edmonton December 8th and 9th at the Kingsway hangar over at Kingsway Avenue. Now, market manager Karen McCarthy joins us this afternoon. Karen, tell us all about the Indigenous Arts and Crafts Sale in December and how the idea came about.
Well, the Mekiwin Arts and Crafts Sale is a craft sale that's geared towards Indigenous vendors, people that make their own products, artisans, artists, sculptors, you name it. It's anyone who makes arts and crafts or makes products themselves, and the market is geared towards Indigenous people from Alberta, Saskatchewan. And the reason I started this is because I wanted to help promote our culture, promote our small Indigenous entrepreneurs as products. I've been in Edmonton for quite a while. I'm originally from Saddle Lake, Kingsway area, and I know so many talented artists, artisans, people that put their effort and their artwork into, or their artistry into their products. And there's really no place for them to be able to sell their products on a consistent basis. My company as well, I have a conference management company. So I became to, through my work, became to know a lot of people that are artisans, crafters, people that have small businesses. And a lot of these are women, women who are older, single mothers that do this on the side. And so they follow my conferences. And so the idea came from there because they really rely on this income that they make. And so when there's not conferences like every single month, right. There's not events where they can go consistently. So that's kind of where the idea came from. I really believe in promoting our people, and I want to help them because I have a small business myself, and I know how hard it is to grow a small business. Mm-hmm. And so as part of this whole initiative that I'm working on, the Mekiwin Market, I also am offering small business coaching to anybody who comes on as a vendor. And I'm doing it for no cost because, one, it doesn't take up too much of my time because I put the onus on the person to do the work. But I give them advice. I let them know how to start a business, how to register it, and all the steps that they need to grow it. Because if they're going to come on board as a vendor, I like to see them long term. I like to see them succeed, because I just feel that, this is an opportunity for them to come on board and start a business, promote their products, make some money for themselves and their family, but also have something consistent for themselves and their family.
Karen, if somebody's listening right now and they want more information on how they can get a table, where do they go?
Well, we have a couple of different ways. Of course, social media. Facebook has been really great. We all know how social media spreads really quick. So we have a Facebook page, Mekiwin Market. As well, I am building a website to be able to help our vendors and promote the market to the general population. But also, eventually, the website will be able to... our vendors will be able to access on-site registration. They'll have their own login. But that's not up and running yet. I have an email, market@mekiwin.ca, and you can get a hold of us through our direct lines as well.
Do you have an idea of what exactly will be on sale during the Arts and Crafts Sale?
Well, so far, I have some interesting vendors because people think that because it's an Indigenous market, they think, well, you just have to make Indigenous products. Right. Of course, that's the focus. But I have some ladies who are Métis ladies, and they make, one lady makes baby products. So it's not necessarily like an Indigenous design, right. But she handcrafts everything herself. Like, so she'll make bibs, she'll make car seat covers, and she's a Métis lady. So I said, no, for sure, you're Indigenous. I want to help you promote your products. And so she's come on board. There's also another lady. She sells jeans. Like, she makes boys and girls jean clothes. And so she does them all by hand. And I told her as well she wants to come on board, and I said for sure, because she's looking for a place to sell her products consistently. So those two are, it's a little bit different, but there's people who sell jewelry, moss bags, moccasins, different types of clothing. I have a lady who comes to all my conferences, Pat Pichet, throwing a little PR for her there, but she's on board as well. She makes beautiful clothing. She's been around for years. I've known her for years, and she's come to most of my conferences. And so there's just different products. I have some artists that are coming. I know Bert coming as well.
Yep.
He's going to be promoting his artwork and his photography. So we've got quite a range of people coming.
The Indigenous Arts and Crafts Market, December 8th and 9th. Karen McCarthy joining us. Let's talk about, Karen, if people have never been to the Kingsway Hangar, tell them where it is.
Well, the Kingsway Hangar actually is really easy to find. It's right next to the Alberta Aviation Museum by the municipal airport. So it's across the street from the Superstore in Kingsway, just west of the Kingsway Mall.
Awesome. If anything you want to add in this at all?
Well, I think that a part of the, promoting the Mekiwin market is for not only my vendors, but other Indigenous people to support their fellow family or friends that they know. So just sharing it, so liking our page at Mekiwin Market, sharing the poster, and we'll also be putting little updates as well on who's attending, and just keeping track of who's coming and just promoting it, because that's the best way to get the word out there. And I think because this is it's going to have a positive impact on many families. I think that I guess I go back to sometimes when you look at some of the stuff on Facebook, for example, people tend to share a lot of the negative stuff really quickly. And I don't even watch news, to tell you the truth. I don't like to focus on negative, and what I like to focus on is positive. So just to really put it out there and really get people to think about the Christmas spirit, and sharing and helping each other. This would be an awesome way to promote our friends and family who are going to be attending the market, to get the word out there and get as much customers as we can. I'm not just focusing on our Indigenous peoples to come and shop. I'm actually promoting it out to the greater Edmonton and surrounding area population so that they can come out. I know there's lots of non-Indigenous people. When I wear my jewelry and different things that promote our culture that my friends have given me or made for me, I promote my vendors, the ones that are already consistently with me. But I think that as well is to promoting the market to the greater Edmonton population, because there's people who want to buy our products, but they don't know where.
The Indigenous Arts and Crafts Market, again, coming to Kingsway Avenue at the Kingsway Hangar, December 8th and 9th in Edmonton.